Hi kids, how are you? Today we are going to talk about present simple. Present simple is when we talk about daily routines, okay? Habits, things that we usually do every day. For example, I wake up, you take a shower, she brushes her teeth. And we have some rules. In this case, it's a review. You know this, okay? For example, in the case of he, she, and it, you have to use an S. For example, she brushes her teeth every morning. We need to add an S, the verb, okay? In the case of I, you, we, they, it is not necessary. We go to school every day. We talk about daily routines, habits, okay? I'm going to stop sharing this screen and I am going to share this one, okay? So that you can have an example of what a daily routine is. He is Garfield, okay? Garfield is a cat and this is his daily routine. Every day Garfield wakes up at 10 o'clock. Garfield takes a shower. Garfield brushes his teeth. Garfield has breakfast. He goes to school. Garfield has lunch at 1 p.m. After that, he does his homework. He plays computer games. Garfield has dinner with Odie. Garfield watches television. Finally, he goes to bed. Okay? This is the routine, what this character makes or does every day, okay? In your case, what is your daily routine? For example, you wake up, you take a shower, you have breakfast, you brush your teeth, you sit down on the computer to listen to the class and you take class, okay? But now, I want you to remember something. That's why we are going to check a game, okay? It's an example of how to use the present simple, okay? So let's see. You have to choose the right option. Choose means select the correct option, okay? It says the alarm clock rings or ringes to get up. The correct option is yes, very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Mr. Black drank or drink a cup of coffee. Mr. Black is he, so we need this, which is the correct option. Mr. Black drinks. Yes, great. Now, he also do or does some exercise. Tell me. Does. Very good. Then he has or have. We say has, okay? Then he has a shower. He comes his hair. The correct spelling is like this, okay? Comes. Okay? Now he walks the dog before leaving home. Yes, this one. Perfect. He runs or he runs to the park. Runs. Very good. Okay. He feeds the pigeons. He feeds. Okay, very good. He rides back home. He rides. Very good. Okay. He waters the flowers. He waters. Very good. Okay. Then he prepare or prepares his lunch. Prepares, very good. His wife always watches or watch TV in the morning. Excellent. After lunch, she drives to town. Which one? This one, right? Okay. Mr. Black painting or paints in the afternoon. Paints. Very good. Okay. Then he sweeps the floor. The correct spelling is this. Okay, sweep means this, what he's doing here. Okay. Then he sweeps the floor. Okay. Now we're going to check the negative form of the present simple. Okay. So we are going to use these pictures, okay, in this presentation. The negative form of the present simple. Okay, here we have some activities, okay, some things. We have the pronouns, and look, for I, you, we, and they, we are going to use the word don't, okay, and also we need a verb. For example, I don't play video games. You don't drink water. We don't eat chocolate. Okay? For he, she, and it, we have to change something. Instead of using don't, we are going to use doesn't. He doesn't play video games. She doesn't drink water, or it doesn't eat chocolate. Okay? Look. Here, I don't come to the English class. You don't speak English. We don't read books. They don't want books. Okay? That is the correct form of creating a negative sentence. We can also add a complement. I don't come home after work. I don't want some ice cream. Okay? For he, she, and it, remember that we are going to use doesn't. Okay? And DS is not necessary. He doesn't come home after work. He doesn't want some ice cream. Look, I, you, we, they, we have these verbs. We are going to use don't, okay? And we can create sentences. For example, I don't have friends in an apartment. We don't work at a bank. They don't live in an apartment. You don't have friends. Okay, that is the correct form. In the case of he, she, and it, we are going to use doesn't. He doesn't have friends. She doesn't live in an apartment. It doesn't work at a bank. Yes? Let's practice. You don't or doesn't play tennis. Of course, you don't play tennis. Okay? Federer, what? Doesn't. Excellent. Federer doesn't play tennis. They, what? They don't play basketball. Michael Jordan doesn't play basketball very well. Okay? Well, he plays basketball very well, but this is an example. Okay? Neymar plays soccer well. Remember the yes in the verb. They don't play soccer very well. And you don't play the piano. Okay? This is the correct form of using the present simple. All right? Let's go with the next. Look, they don't read newspapers. He doesn't read newspapers. Mary doesn't read newspapers. You don't read newspapers. You don't read a book. Peter doesn't read a book. They don't read a book. Sally doesn't read a book. John and Mary don't read letters. We don't read letters. Alice doesn't read letters. James doesn't read letters. Okay, let's read the examples. Ivan doesn't drink beer. My students don't drink soda. We don't like water. Okay, I have a job. Marcia has a pink car. Kevin buys a camera. I eat pizza. You eat hot dogs. Very good. We eat chicken. Perfect. They eat donuts. Pamela eats. Remember this. Pamela eats at McDonald's. Mark eats French fries. And Beth's dog eats beef. Okay, remember that. Now we are going to revise how to make questions in present simple. Okay, we are going to use these slides. Okay, so look, present simple questions. In this case, for making questions, we are going to use do and does. Okay, for example, in this case, I am going to start with the WH question. Okay, I'm going to start like this. Where your parents, we need to use does, do, because your parents, the correct pronoun is they. Okay, so where do your parents live? Okay, this is how we are going to make the question. Okay, and look at this. My question can be like this. Where do your parents live? Okay, so let's go with the next. You early always get up. Okay, we want to make a question and we're going to use do. Remember that this is a review because we already know this. Okay, so we're going to start our question with do. Do you always get up early? Let's check if this is correct. Okay, do you always get up early? Okay, now the next. How often? How often is a question that we use to ask about quantity of time. Okay, for example, how often do you go to school? I go to school 5 times a week, or I always go to school. Okay, so we start the question with how often, then we have to select do or does, and then we order the letters. For example, how often do you watch TV? Okay, and the correct question is like this, as I told you, how often do you watch TV? Okay, let's see another example. Want what for dinner? We have to select the WH question first. Okay, for example, what do you want for dinner? The correct word is do. What do you want for dinner? Like you and football. Okay, we are going to use what, kids? Do or does? We have to use do because do is used for you. Okay, so we ask like what, I think. And let's see if you thought the correct question. Do you like football? Okay, let's have another example. Your brother. Your brother is he. Okay, the pronoun is he. And we need what, do or does with he? We need does. Okay, so we have to ask like, does your brother like football? Now let's see if it is correct. Does your brother like football? Okay, let's check another example. What you do in your free time? Okay, what do you do in your free time? Yes, do you think it is correct? Let's see. What do you do in your free time? Okay, let's check another example. Your sister and work here. Remember that we always start with this word, okay? Where we use it for places. Where and what are we going to use? Do or does? Does, no? Because it's your sister. Okay, so where does your sister work? And we will have exactly that. Where does your sister work? This one. Ever you go, okay? We are going to use do or does. We are asking with you, do or does? Do. Okay. Do you ever, what else? Tell me. Do you ever go to the movies? And let's do one more. What? Okay, it's a question that you can use in the classroom. Okay, for example, what this word, the pronoun is it. Okay, so we have to use does. Okay, so what does this word mean? Okay, and we will have the question. What does this word mean? Okay, this is how we make questions in present simple. So just we have to practice questions, negatives, and answers. But remember that present simple is used for talking about habits or daily routines. See you next time.